Today I am participating in the Kendras Card Challenge number 20 Mystery Card Hop, and this is the mystery card kit from Kendras Patreon. So if you are a member of Kendras Patreon, depending on what level that you're a member, then there's different perks, and one of the levels is that you will receive one of these kits each month. And so this is this month's kit, and it is Christmas themed, and I absolutely love everything in it. So the first thing we have here is a Christmas stamp set. And then we also have lots of paper. So we have some little strips here, and then we have some embellishments and some little sentiments and different things like that, some ephemera pieces. And then we also have the little crystals that you can put on your cards as well. And these come in 3 different colors. And then we have the cardstock. So you get enough cardstock in this kit to create the card challenge. So you'll be able to create 15 cards using the 6x6 sheets of paper. You actually get more than 6 sheets of paper. So you have plenty here to use. And you can see here, Luffy has decided to come and check it out as well. He was just as excited as I was about this kit. So he's checking it all out while I'm going through the paper. And so what I like to do is when I get this kit, I like to go through all the paper. Oh, and this one also had a die. So it varies each time what you get as far as stamp sets or dies. You don't always get dies, and I'm not sure if you always get stamp sets. I know that every time I've received one, I've gotten a stamp set, but this is the first time I've gotten the die. So it's a little Santa die that I'll have to try out. And then you get lots of solid cardstock as well, because as you know, when you're working on your card sketches, you need some solid cardstock for some of the background pieces or the layered pieces. So what I was saying was, I like to go through the kit when I get it and just take a look at everything I've got and then decide if I'm going to, if I'm going to create the whole 15 cards, then I'll decide which sheets will be A, B, C, D, E, and F. But today I'm just going to create 2 cards. So I'm just going to take and cut my papers just for those sketches. I'm not going to cut my paper for all 15 cards today. So today I'm going to create sketch number 3 and sketch number 4. And to save time, since this is a hop and there's other designers in this hop, I've gone ahead and cut all of my pieces. Now all of the paper, everything I'm using except for the glue and the card base, all come from the kit. So for sketch number 3, I'm going to do that one first. For it, you have 4 pieces of paper that you cut, and then you have a topper for it. So it's a very simple card. And so the cards I'm doing today, I'm not going to use the stamp set this time. I will try to use that stamp set and more pieces from the kit before Christmas. So you'll see me use those in another video. But today I'm just going to create simple cards using the ephemera pieces and the paper that came in this kit. And so both of the cards I'm doing today are very simple, but when you get done, you have some beautiful cards, and these are easy cards that you could actually mass make. So I loved both of the sketches that I chose to do today. So while I'm putting this together, I will just tell you a little bit more about Kendras Card Challenge and Kendras Patreon and about these mystery card kits. So if you're unfamiliar with Kendras Card Challenge, we're now on challenge number 20. So the challenge lasts for a quarter. So this is, I think, 5 years of challenges now. I began in the challenges around challenge 10, I think is when I found out about them. And so I've enjoyed them. It's a fun way to create 15 cards using 6 6x6 sheets of paper. All of the instructions are in the free PDF. So I will link below so that you can find the PDF if you've never downloaded one, that you can find the PDF, download it, and give this challenge a try. So you can use any papers that you have in your stash. 6x6 is best since it is created to cut 6x6. But if you don't have 6x6 pads, keep in mind you can always take a 12x12 and cut them down to 6x6 size and then follow the cut sheet. So in this PDF, there is a cut sheet for each piece of paper, and it will tell you how to cut your paper so that you have all the pieces you need for all 15 cards. And then you have several pages of sketches, and you have a sketch for each card. And those sketches actually have all the measurements and everything so that it's easy to put your cards together. So all of this is free to participate, but there's also Kendra's Patreon for Kendras Card Challenge. And her Patreon there is a free version so that you can download the free PDF. but also there are paid versions. And so the paid versions, there's different levels. And when you download the PDF, if you'll look at this quarter's PDF, in the very back, there is a chart that tells you about all the different levels. And there's 4 different levels for Kendra's Patreon. And depending on what level you're on as to what perks that you get. So if you are in the VIP level, then you will receive a mystery card kit each month. And it's the full kit like I'm showing you today, the one with the stamp set and the papers. Now, if you are one level down and you're in the all access level, then you'll receive a mystery card kit sampler. So those samplers just come with a few sheets of paper and some ephemera, and they are a lot of fun as well. I have put some of those together on my channel as well. And so those are a lot of fun, but they don't come with any dies or any stamps or anything like that. And they come with not full 6x6 sheets of paper. But you can still create a lot of cards with those as well. But for the kit that I'm using today, you would need to be in the VIP tier in order to receive that kit. But this one is a lot of fun, and it's a way to have all the papers and ephemera stuff so that you can make your 15 cards if you like doing that each month and having a mystery kit. Sometimes it's fun just to get the mystery kit. So I think that's about all about the challenge and the Patreon. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I'll try to help you out. And if I can't, I'll ask Kendra and get the answers for you. Now about today's hop. Today's hop has a giveaway. You could win a free 1-month subscription to Kendra's Card Challenge Patreon. And today's hop has several designers on the hop, so I will have a link in my description where it's a playlist so that you can see all the videos in this hop, and you can check out all those videos as well. And be sure to hop along to all of the other designers, because everybody is working with the mystery card kits today. But these card kits there's various things in the kits, and everybody gets something different a lot of the time. So be sure to check out those videos. Also be sure to check them out for more inspiration. You'll see them putting together more of the different sketches that are in the kits. Or, excuse me, you'll see them putting together sketches that are in the Kendra's Card Challenge number 20. So they'll be using the kits to create sketches. So you'll get lots more ideas and inspiration in today's hop. And like I said, I kept today's cards very simple. I've had a busy week, haven't had time to do a lot of crafting, but I sat down for a few minutes this evening and created these cards, and it didn't take any time at all to cut my paper since I had the sketches and all the measurements, and it didn't take any time hardly to put these together. But it gave me a moment just to sit down, relax, and enjoy crafting, because crafting is my therapy. So sometimes I like just doing simple cards like this. I know sometimes in my videos I do a lot to my cards, but then there are days and weeks where I'm so busy that I just want to craft. I just want to play with some paper and glue. And so that was this evening. And so these sketches I know are simple, but they were a lot of fun to put together. Now, the only thing that I would recommend for either one of these sketches that I did, there's not a lot of explanation for these sketches. They're very easy. But for the 2 sketches I did, the only thing I would recommend is to lay out your papers before you just start gluing. That way you can get an idea of how far they're supposed to be spaced apart, or how far they're supposed to be spaced from the edge. Now you see I brought in my ruler there. That was because when I put the first red strip on, I did go a little high. So I decided on the other side, it's not that big a deal. Just make sure that one lines up with the first one and not worry about them being centered. And I think it turned out just fine. So I am going to back this one. So this is not part of the sketch. And sometimes you can have to change it up a bit. So as long as you keep your cards when you enter the challenge, and I did forget to mention that this card challenge also is a challenge where once you complete all 15 cards, you'll take a picture of all 15 cards and you'll enter it at the link that's in the PDF. There's a link in the PDF where you can go upload the photo of all 15 cards, and then you are entered to win prizes. So there's lots of prizes in the card challenge. So be sure to download the PDF and read all about it so that you can participate and know what it's all about. So what I was saying about the sketch, though, I'm changing a little bit. I decided to back my sentiment strip with some red. And so you have the freedom to decorate your cards up however you want. The only requirement is that if you do enter the challenge, be sure that you don't change it up so much that you actually do follow the sketch. So follow the sketches, but then you can add all the decorations to them that you want. Just be sure that each sketch is recognizable in your when you take that picture of all 15 cards. Hopefully that makes sense, because you are welcome to add different ephemera pieces, or to add jewels, or to add, like little beads and different things. You're allowed to decorate it however you want. Just be sure that the sketch is recognizable. So I'm still trying to decide if I want that back piece, but I do. I think it helps this sentiment strip to stand out. And this strip was one of the ephemera pieces. It actually worked perfect and matched perfectly with that sketch. So I was like, I have to use it. So I am just going to put these together now. I'm also going to add them to a white card base, each one of them to a white card base. And then I am done with the cards. And I know this was a quick video, but that's how quick these cards were. And it was fun this evening to take a few moments just to play and create a few cards. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed seeing me create these cards. I hope that you will hop along to all of the other designers in today's hop. And like I said, all of the information is in the description. The link to the playlist with all the designers is in the description. The link to Kendra's Patreon, as well as the link to how to download this card sketch. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.